just coming in from the Union Minister. But before that, let's also now take you through what the BJP is saying. The BJP is saying that there could be a TMC hand behind this violence. Sukanta Majumdar also goes on to say that precedence rule must be implemented in the state of West Bengal. Since yesterday, there were leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party who were seeing a larger conspiracy behind what happened in Murshidabad. They also are saying that if this kind of violence continues, then very soon, few parts of Bengal will be in the control of Bangladesh. Huge allegations coming in from the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's listen in.
Violence has hit several parts of West Bengal, specifically Murshidabad and its nearby districts as well. Central forces have also been deployed to control the law and order situation. On one hand, where the security forces are deployed to control the law and order situation, on the other hand, there are TMC leaders who are making provocative statements. To counter on this, I am being exclusively joined by the Union Minister Sukanta Majumdar ji. Sukanta ji, how do you see the statement that's been made by the TMC MP Bappi Haldar, who goes on to say that you have the full right, do it with full responsibility, nobody can snatch the Waqf properties, and whosoever dares to do so, his hands will be cut, his hands will be broken, and his eyes will be gauged?
Now, see, this is the situation in the state of West Bengal. That's why one after one, the TMC leader, it may be this Bappi Haldar or it may be Siddiqullah Chaudhary, they have issued this kind of derogative as well as provoking statement. So that's why the incidents like Murshidabad like incidents are happening everywhere. And if something happens in the South Chobis Pargana, from where this Bappi Haldar belongs, then he should be responsible for everything. And this type of person should be taken into the custody. And I would like to urge the Kolkata High Court that the Kolkata High Court should interfere with this type of statement and should direct the state government to take appropriate action against this kind of people. What is Waqf property? The Islam 1400 years ago, the Islam even as a religion was not in this world. So is it how can you designate anything as the Waqf property for permanently?
And he's saying do it with full responsibility.
So this is the vote bank politics, na? That's why Bappi Haldar, I would like to suggest Bappi Haldar, please change your name. You don't have the right to bear a Hindu name. You just change your name, Bappi Haldar, to Bohimullah or something like that. That will be suitable for you. And the people, those have voted, those Hindu people, those have voted for him, they should learn from this, learn lesson from this his statement.
We are also seeing videos, Sukantoji, and the pictures as well from Murshidabad and its villages as well, where the people are forced to flee their houses, especially the daughters and the women as well. They are leaving their houses. How do you see this? It's an exodus.
Yes, it's exodus is happening, and the first time after the independence and the partition of the country, the exodus in the state of West Bengal is happening on the basis of religion. This is the first time after the formation of the West Bengal. And these people don't even know, the Trinamool people as well as these Muslim people, they don't know this land, that is the state of West Bengal, was created as the Hindu homeland from the Hindu Bengalis. The Muslims, those have voted for the separate country, their ancestors. When the vote was registered, which part of the country will go in favor of which, they have voted for the Muslim League. And now they are claiming this land is yours. No, this land is not yours. Your ancestor voted for separate Pakistan. But these people made this state as a graveyard of Hindus. And approximately 250-300 people are now in the Parlalpur or Vaishnav Nagar assembly in the Malda district as a refugee. They are having shelter. They are in a school. Even their TMC MLA and the other TMC leaders, they are threatening them to leave the area as early as possible.
Sir, how serious do you think is this particular issue? Because TMC has been saying that this violence has been, in fact, fueled by the BJP, and there is in fact, no exodus taking place in Murshidabad. They are denying all these claims. But do you think that it's a state-sponsored conspiracy?
State has a good, pivotal role in this occasion, because Mamata Banerjee is trying to polarize the Muslim vote. They have seen that the Muslim vote polarization takes place very easily. So that's why Mamata Banerjee is trying to polarize the Muslim vote before 2026. And now it is out of control. The PFI is controlling everything in the Murshidabad. I have that information. And no PFI, after the banning of PFI, no PFI leader was arrested from the state of West Bengal.
You're saying PFI is also...
Yes, PFI is behind this. I have that kind of input. Now let the agencies investigate. Everything will come out to the surface.
The central forces are also deployed now.
Yes, central forces are deployed. That's why till now Hindus are alive. Only 2 Hindus were murdered. Otherwise, it could have been hundreds, thousands. This was the situation. And PFI was behind this, and Mamata Banerjee's indirect provocation and indirect help. I would like to ask Mamata Banerjee why not a single PFI leader was arrested from the state of West Bengal. Why? I would like to ask the question to the Mamata Banerjee. After the banning of the PFI, so many years gone, no one was arrested. The Mamata Banerjee made West Bengal a sanctuary for this type of jihadis.
Sir, what do you want to say on today's rally that the BJP will be holding, and what kind of message would you like to give through this rally?
We planned this rally for, to support those teachers whose job was snatched by the Mamata Banerjee and against the corruption and the resignation of the Mamata Banerjee. Now, we have been compelled to also include the issue of Murshidabad. So this kind of government which is involved in the corruption, involved in this kind of polarized politics and the communal politics and Muslim appeasement should not they don't have any right to run the government. The Mamata Banerjee should resign, and the Rashtrapati Shashan, that is the president rule, should be implemented in the state of West Bengal.
So you yourself have posted on social media, in fact, where the women are alleging that, the poisonous water is being added in the drinking water. The water is being poisoned, in fact. What is this entire controversy all about that you have just posted?
In Dhuliyan municipality, the locals, they have alleged that the municipality water supply has been poisoned by these jihadis. So that is the kind of role they are playing there. It is this kind of incident was reported during the India-Pakistan war. This kind of ploy is used during the war only. So what is the situation of the Murshidabad? It can be very easily understood by these activities. And the government, both the government, state government as well as the central government, should take the cognizance of it. And this should be, we have to rectify it. Otherwise, the West Bengal will be out of control of the India. Someday, maybe Murshidabad or Malda will become a part of the Bangladesh.
BJP MP has also written to Home Minister Amit Shah stating that AFSPA should be, implemented here in the state of West Bengal to control the situation.
In some part of West Bengal, it is very much needed. Now, Murshidabad and Malda, and some part of the North Bengal, where and in case of South 24 Pargana, some locations are there, their demography has been changed, and as a result, these are under the control.
Stunning allegations there being leveled by Union Minister Sukanta Majumdar against the Mamata Banerjee administration. The political flashpoint over the violence in Murshidabad is only escalating, but times now is in Murshidabad. We've been speaking to those who've been affected by this violence. So far, 150 people have been arrested. 3 people have lost their lives, including a father-son duo. Since yesterday, you've been seeing how videos have been posted by leaders of the BJP claiming that the fear is to such an extent that Hindu families are in fact leaving Murshidabad. They're leaving with their bag and baggage. We were on ground zero. We tried finding out what exactly is happening, and what we saw will leave you shocked. Take a look at this report.
Times Now is on the ground in Murshidabad, highlighting the plight of Hindu families who came under attack after Friday prayers. We've seen how the family members of Hindus were attacked, their homes were attacked, their shops were attacked, and now we're seeing how the Hindu families are now escaping. They are fleeing. They have no other option but to flee and to go to safer locations. You see, there are people here who are now taking their children, and with only a few bags and only a few clothing items, they have been forced to vacate their houses and go to a safer place. We've been told that there are some families who are going to the nearby Malda district and also going to places in Jharkhand because their houses have been looted, their shops have been attacked, and there has been reports of arson, and they are all leaving. You can see there are hordes of these families who are being seen leaving this tensed area. It's become extremely volatile, and these people belonging to Hindu families have no other option but to save their life and livelihood. Several families since morning, they're fleeing, they're leaving their homes. Are they doing it to save their lives because state has failed to save them?
Exactly. Now there is no state machinery is working here. This government used to say khela have. That day actually played has been done by the miscreant. And now they are moving. DGP has came here and he is working in the empty field. Empty field he is working.
Locals in Murshidabad are saying the state machinery has failed. When Mamata Banerjee gave the slogan of Kala Hobe, what did she mean? Because today we are feeling, the impact of Kala Hobe. That's what locals are saying. With that, it's time for us to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates.